Welcome! We are the Storyspeakers Guild bringing you roleplay entertainment, and this is Casual Saturday D&D!
Greetings.
And we got Mom and Bob back with us tonight. Glad to have you back.
Hello.
Glad to be here.
We were missing Devil last time too, weren't we?
No, Devil was here.
Oh.
It was the first time Torrin ever saw Devil have to retreat.
Again, I maintain it wasn't a retreat, it was a tactical repositioning.
Agreed.
Tactical retreat.
No, tactical repositioning. As I didn't disengage from battle, I switched to long range.
Yeah, we're advancing backwards.
As soon as I got my longbow out, I started doing a lot of damage.
It did help.
But apparently you waited too long.
Nah, we only lost one person. I was just restocking the larder.
Either way, in our last game session, the party discussed plans for ambushing the Purple Scorpion, but then decided, hey, it's far too important to leave these girls here. Let's go to the dungeons and see if we can try to save them. So they met up with an old friend who had helped them in the past, but Parala was not perceptive enough to pick up that she had received some promotions since the last time they had seen each other. She led them into a trap where many party members fell, but only Adrian died. It was Adrian, that's how we said it, right?
Uh-huh.
The party ran off, grabbing the body, with guards chasing them, and now are in hiding. Where would you guys go to hide after all of this?
Well, the closest thing that's defensible was that Goblin Ruins, right?
So you're leaving the city altogether?
No, we wouldn't leave the city altogether. I would probably say that hiding in not a tavern, but, abandoned building, maybe?
Would we at all be familiar with the sewer systems here?
That is a good question.
And
Roll a... what would this be covered under? We'll say history. Music channel's up for anyone who wants it.
$14, so probably not.
You know how to get into the sewer at various points, but you don't have a map of it or anything like that.
Not exactly a that particular of a cartographer to just carry sewer system maps, anyways.
Speaking of maps, we need to give that glowing map to a rodent or something to just drag around in the city.
We don't have that anymore, do we?
I just want to make sure we don't.
Hopefully not.
Okay, good.
Well, Parala had it.
will say she got rid of it.
Well, sewers could be a good place, as long as they don't know where we're hiding. I would stay away from the tavern, though, where we met the mentor, because since we had a map there, I would imagine guards are heading that way. We need to get somewhere where we can rest.
Indeed. So where's that somewhere?
I want to, if there's cities, if there's sewers, then I want to I want to figure out where the sewers drain out of. So that's where we end up, kind of like a spillway.
We're still inside of the city. And
Right.
if we were to figure that out, we'd either have to get out of the city or know in advance where the exit way.
I think we should just get in the sewers to begin with,
Right, okay.
and then follow wherever the current goes.
That would probably be wisest.
If we do this, then I want to make sure that we cover our tracks.
All right. Make a survival to do so.
I'm gonna slap on the guidance on Salanthus, seeing that he's actually starting to look about. That's a 20 for Salanthus.
Success. So you tell us about covering up the track.
All right. So I would imagine that some of us might be dripping blood a little bit, and if we're dragging cappies, there's probably be some drag marks. So I'm gonna do what I can to make it not obvious that an injured group of people came through. And then when we get into the sewer, is that through a grate or something?
Okay.
So we're gonna make sure that the grate looks undisturbed after.
Alright then. So you guys enter the sewers, and if you give me just a moment, I'll have the sewer map from Grey Dog Guard for you.
Oh shit! Should I be scared there's an actual map for it?
Go ahead and roleplay as you guys are heading down in.
That was too close. How is everyone?
I mean, we are in a sewer. I would not think that anyone is having a very good day.
You don't say, Sian.
Don't let the water touch any open wounds if you can help it.
Don't drink the water.
That too.
Is anyone familiar with the sewer systems here? Or are they going blind?
I would recommend that we follow the current of the water.
It appears most wise. We should keep moving while we have the opportunity. Did we hear any guards coming after us? Or did we manage to sneak away?
I mean, we are in the sewer. I don't think they're gonna come after us.
But what I am saying is that did they appear close? No matter.
Svadruk's going to reach into his pack and take out the healing salve that we got and he's just going to apply like half the fucking thing to himself. So that is... What's my charisma mod?
If we find a rat or something, I can speak with animals to find our way out.
That would be most useful.
I will prepare.
Alright, so that's 40 health points of his shield. So I just smeared a bunch of healing salve over most of my wounds.
Who else is hurt? I got 8 hit points left.
Do not forget that we equipped ourselves before we left. You should have some healing salve on you.
Cian is pretty damaged.
I have a potion of healing that I can drink.
Yeah, I don't have anything to cure myself. No.
Oh, you didn't buy any of the salve?
I did. I used it during the battle.
Oh. We had 10 charges of that. Used all of that?
It was 10 charges each because I only had 1 healing salve.
Yeah, there's 10 charges for it.
My dead carcass being dragged behind.
I will use that then.
Guide around somebody's shoulder won't it?
Yeah, it's a D8 plus your charisma modifier for it, and then you could just probably use however many charges you have left. So if you only use the 1, you should have 9. Yeah.
I pull out a vial and take a draught. Now 1 arrow shouldn't kill me.
Are you too fine?
8 plus 4, 12.
What's your charisma? Only plus 2?
Only a plus 2.
Gotcha.
Tobald, I think he asked you something.
Yeah, I was asking Tobold and Leandra if they were fine.
Are we there?
Oh yeah, they weren't there for this. They're still somewhere in the city.
That's true.
Okay, then I recant what I did. And I look to someone.
Does anyone know where the rest of our group is?
Hopefully running for safety.
I don't know if they would know. We might have informed them that we were heading over, but they could be back at the blacksmith or they could be elsewhere in the city. We should try to recuperate with them somehow.
So, Finn, in the sewers, can I figure out? I want to see if I can't find a rat or something where I can cast Speak with Animals for.
Speak with animals for what? You're trying to find a rat to do what, Torn?
I want to find something that lives down here that I can speak with animals with to find an expeditious way out of the sewers safely.
Okay.
What's the sewer map called?
It's not up yet, Cappy.
Ah! Okay, that's why I couldn't find it.
So yeah, Cian uses all but 1 of the charges for his salve, and he still looks pretty hurt.
We all
I
got
see.
fucked up.
I have
That-
one charge of that healing salve that I purchased.
So we're walking to the sewers at this point.
Yes.
It is dank, dark. I don't think anyone here needs a light, right?
Let's see who's with you.
Can't see in the dark yet. Oh wait, no, we ascertained I always have devil's sight.
Looking like a devil is not the same as devil's sight.
Oh, God. Scene's gonna get mean. Once he hits high enough level, I know what he's doing. Me and you are just gonna be fighting in the darkness.
What? One more level. That's all I need.
Oh my.
Alright, Finn,
Alright, Tor.
I have a necklace of bestial mind awareness, but I didn't put anything on the description for it.
Wait, when the hell did you get that?
It's on my inventory.
The fuck?
What's it do?
I don't know.
Well, then you don't know. Do you remember where you got it?
I'd probably go through notes and find it. It's been a long time. It's not in notes too.
So we're walking through the sewers.
You are. Then Torin, roll a nature to try to find a rat.
Here, squeaky, squeaky.
Hello.
Oh, they all ran away from me.
He falls in.
Hey, I think I have lucky. Hold on.
Yeah, he does.
Ah, 2.
Alright, map is ready. I will bring it up.
Oh, shit,
man.
I am not meant to find a fucking rat. This is a clean sewer.
No.
That or there's a big ass snake already in here eating them all.
So,
I'm sorry, I got hungry.
welcome to Grey Dog Guard Sewers.
Nice.
I'm concerned
Why are you concerned?
because if this is all their sewer systems, they're going to have a very, very, very bad septic issue.
This is only part of it.
I figured. I'm just being a jackass.
I'm curious where I'm gonna come. Well, my new character is gonna come into play.
We're gonna find you in the sewers.
I was thinking that.
He was living in the sewers.
Yeah, that's why there are no rats. He eats them.
I don't think a 7.5-footer could live in the sewers. Thank you.
Why are you being prejudiced against big people?
I'm not. I was only sewers are big enough for this big some bitch.
He's a
I could be
hunchback.
wrong, but no, he ain't no hunchback.
Either way, you emerge in the main part of the sewer. And I'm about to lay your tokens down where you are.
Hey, Laura. Oh, she's muted. She can't hear us yet. Hello, Laura.
Hey.
Doesn't devil sound great?
Hey, I have a soft and sultry voice, and it's very sexy. Leave me alone.
Did you say our tokens are in the sewer?
I'm starting to add you now, yes.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that's everybody who's down here, right? This looks like everybody who was with us.
Can you center me?
Who's still
No.
breathing anyway? Lower right.
I don't see any of the tokens.
Okay, thanks.
Zoom in and check the lower right. They're there.
This is actually a decently big place, guys.
Oh.
So we're down here right now.
Yep. This is where you entered into the main part of the sewer. Wonder if I can get the grid to be better. I guess I could just do this and just leave it. Are you guys okay with this grid?
Yeah,
Yep.
you can still use it.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
So, you enter into this long abandoned part of the main sewer. There's some old torches on the wall. Torin, you go to try to find a rat, and instead end up finding a giant spider that you grab up. Torin, I need you to make a reflex save before this huge-ass poisonous spider bites you. Sorry, dexterity save.
Well, he's already rolled 2-1, so... Well, there you go.
It bites you, Torin. Make a constitution save. You manage to resist the poison.
Needless to say, I chuck a spider in any random direction that's off of me.
Alright. You hear a plunk as you throw him into the waters.
Where's the fireball?
Fireball.
Why do you want a fireball?
To blow the spider up. I look at the party. I have shaken my hand like something nasty touched it. I'm like, who could throw the fireball?
I look at him, cock my head.
Lightning works too. Where's our warlock? We need a warlock.
The moment when I wish I was playing an intelligent character.
Anyway.
Calm down. There are no rats. Spiders ate them all.
So, as we're down here, is there anything notable about the actual, layout? Does it look like there's been any foot traffic through here?
Not for a very long time, but roll a survival for me.
Oh boy. I'm ever so joyed to roll the survival, because I am ever so proficient in it. Yay. A 10.
Wow, you guys are rolling spectacular so far. Get them all the way now, though.
I'm a city lizard folk, man. What do you want from me? I know shit.
Technically, this is a city. It's the sewers of a city.
Okay. Smart.
I mean, it is the sewers, so if there's any place for a smart ass.
Is the area we're in right now defensible?
Well, you're in a stretch of hall right now. Well, not a stretch of hall. This open space, actually. Further to the left of you, there looks like there might be some rooms.
Said nothing looks like it's been down here in a long time. Does that include down the path to the left?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we should look for a place to hold.
Very well. We should keep moving. I'm going to peek my head around the corner here to see if I see anything.
Roll a perception.
$24.
You see them. A creature. It phases in and out as you're looking at it.
I shoot it as it phases in.
You don't see it. You didn't roll.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm going to quickly duck my head back. There are more spiders down the way.
Lancer steps back.
Does it appear that there? How many of them can I see? Can I just see the one right now?
Well, let's see.
I'm now more aware, so I let the party know, and then I peel my eyes open for any more eight-legged freaks. Arrows at the ready.
Indeed, Cian will pull out his bow and arrows and be like, yeah, I got a weapon.
Alright, so you had a 24, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so besides the one you've seen, You also see 1, 2, 3 giant spiders.
One of them's probably the one I threw away, huh?
And another phase spider.
Alright, so I'm gonna put up 5 fingers behind me. Is that the only pathway that we see? Is the one on the left?
No.
There's the one further down, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to whisper. What do you want to do? We are still weak.
If they don't see us, then
Salandis,
what?
can you talk with them?
They're spiders.
I don't know. You try to talk with animals.
I think we should just go.
I don't talk to spiders.
I roll my eyes. Alright. I point over at the other way.
So you're pointing over at the other way. One thing I will note that you notice about the way towards the spiders is that it looks like more people may have been over in that area.
Okay. Well, I'm not sure if we want to go that way quite yet, because we still have a few injured individuals with us. And a corpse that we're carrying, right?
There is that.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep watch, and then I'm going to just gesture over to the northern hall for now, I guess.
Hold it, Torin. So you begin heading that way, Torin. And then quickly make another perception check for me. You, Torin.
So, wait, what are we holding for now?
Sorry, Finn, what'd you say?
Make a perception check as you begin heading that way, Torin.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Nope. We are definitely beat up and tired and can't do nothing right. At least I am.
Indeed. So, Torin, as you go that way, all unprepared, you're ambushed.
Lovely.
And all initiative have been rolled.
Oh, well, don't lose any more people.
Alright, Phase Spider 1. Noticing Torin is wandered over into the web over here. Will, let's see, what do I want to use here? He'll start moving over towards where attention has been drawn. So he's gonna move to there. And then he's going to use Ethereal Jaunt as a bonus action. So he's currently in the Ethereal Plane. He'll move there and he'll use Ethereal Jaunt. He's now in the Ethereal Plane. Phase Spider will move there. And he's going to bite you, Salanthus. But he misses. As a bonus action, he goes into the Ethereal Plane. Parala, it is your turn.
Are Phase Spider's aberrations?
I don't think so, but I'll check.
For right now, since Salanthus is kind of like caught up in webs and stuff, I'm just gonna run up by him so that he's not kind of alone, off away from everybody.
They are creatures. Alright, so you're running up and that's your turn?
Yes.
Oh, did you dash?
Yep.
Yidrim drags himself slowly towards where combat's happening. He does not look great. Why are mind flayers? They should not be. Don't mind the mind flyers behind the curtain.
Quick question. Considering that the rest of our party stopped to use some of the healing salves, would Talawa had an opportunity? Or no? Or Pralala, sorry.
Up to you guys. Do you have any healing potions, Parala?
I have one. Well, a salve, but yeah.
The salve has 10 charges, so there's quite a bit.
And how much does the salve heal by?
D8 plus your charisma mod.
D8 plus your charisma mod, okay.
Per charge?
Per charge. That's why it gets. That's why I said it's pretty broken because it also removes conditions.
Well, it cures one condition.
Yeah, but that's just any one condition, and then if you have 10 charges of it, I mean, that's a lot.
You said 1d8 plus charisma mod?
Mm-hmm.
Can you use a bonus action with a dash? I want to say no.
Unless you're a rogue or a monk.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, healed myself some there. Did you heal yourself some, Perala?
I wasn't sure if I needed to wait for my turn.
No, he was asking about basically before this all got started.
Yeah, because I don't think you were there for that, but we took a chance to use some of our healing potions and what.
So anyways, back to where I was. Giant spider. Moves to there. And does not attack, because I don't think he can. 2. Also, Perala, I programmed in the salve on your sheet so that he just auto heals. Just drag it on yourself. Spider moves to there. Another spider comes down from the ceiling. Another spider comes down from the ceiling.
Spiders suck.
Spiders suck. They really, really suck.
I believe it's qualified out of the frying pan into the oven, or something like that. Oh, the frying pan into the fire, that's what it is.
Six will move here and attack Eel.
I am using
Wow.
the shield.
Alright, throw your shield up then.
Alright. Burning that shield.
Seven moves to here and attacks Perala. But misses Perala. 8 moves to there and attacks Solanthus. But misses. Eoth, it is your turn.
Alright. Fuck. This sucks. Okay. What can I do right now? All I got really left are second level spells. This is great. Okay. I will cast Shadow Blade on myself with my bonus action. And then I'm gonna slap the giant spider right next to me to my left, right there.
Give him a kiss.
Fucker.
In
Alright,
my
I'm
experience, when you let the spider kiss you, you get stat bonuses.
wrong game. Get to hit. Oh right, because I'm not using leveled up one. I was like, this seems a little light. And then I booming bladed that to dead on top of him, and then he's also. And that's my turn.
Very well. It is your turn, Devil in Need.
Alright. Since I can't see the other spiders, I'm going for giant spider Steven.
Nice.
Is that your turn, Devil?
That is my attack and bonus, but I'm going to actually move to here.
Gotcha. Ready?
Yep.
Torrid.
I'm going to use bonus action to cast Ensnaring Strike on my...
Alright.
Oh wait, that didn't work.
Nope, because you gotta apply the effects right. Look at the order of how all of it should be affecting you.
Okay, so I need to actually... I want to use it as a smite action. So I'm going to swing at the giant spider next to me first. And I cannot see this phase spider, correct?
You should be able to... Well, it's in the ethereal plane.
Okay. And I put a second swing on him.
So when are you using this ability, Torn? Because it gives you extra damage that you should be applying to yourself before you roll your damage. And this is what I mean by
I'm using it on my...
work.
I'm using it as my second attack.
Alright, so before you even roll that damage, the effect should be applied to you that says DMGO 1d6 piercing concentration for 1 minute.
So now I do the damage?
Yes, because now it will roll that for you, Torrid.
Thank you. Did it? I don't think it did.
We'll try something real fast.
Yep.
Now reapply it to yourself. Now do your damage real quick for me. Fixed it. They coded it wrong.
Cool.
Oh, I know why it's coded wrong. So guys, you'll notice there are a lot of versions of different spells in this. Use the ones with the funky letters and weird signs. Those ones have been coded correctly to work.
So Spider 8 is dead. Or dying.
Indeed. Svadrak, it is your turn again.
Alright. Slapping more at the base. 6 is not dead yet, right? Might as well get rid of him. Oh wait, that was one with advantage? What the fuck? I'll just roll.
Yeah, it doesn't even come off when it's supposed to come off of you, Torn.
Alright. Sod it. I am going to use a quicken spell to try to swing. So that's 2 sorcery points. Slapping him for the booming. There we go.
You can do it, Kyle.
Slap him harder.
If only you had Big Boss Bronze Club to encourage you.
I know. I need my fan club.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah. I mean, perhaps I should shore up next to the rest of the peoples. Yeah, I'm going to pose myself right here.
Alright.
Actually, yeah, right here is fine. Alright, that's it.
Alright. Solanthus, it is your turn again.
Okay, if I can't see Spider 3, I take a step to the left and attack Spider.
Alright.
Second swing.
There you go.
Hit. Tell us about killing this spider.
I have overcome my panic of spiders just popping out of nowhere, and I see Farala come up to be a meat shield for me, and I step forward to make sure she doesn't have to do that. And I slice the spider's legs right off.
Okay.
And I'm paying attention for the one that poofed away. I know it's around somewhere.
Okay. Alright, time for some fun.
Oh.
Bollocks. Bollocks on tea.
So let's see. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, I see now. So who shall I do it to? Let's see if I can do it to Kyle.
Why do you hate me?
So very easy.
Kyle, it spits out a web at you, bending its butt end towards you and just shooting at you. But you jump out of the way, not wanting to get hit by its sticky mess. Though that's not the kind of sticky mess you're into.
I was about to fucking say it. You took it from my goddamn mouth.
I know. Praise call ya.
Never.
2 is going to fire at Yidrim. And he hits. Yidrim is restrained as the webs wrap around him.
Ooh.
Three will move to there and attempt to wrap up Devil. And it succeeds! Devil, you're wrapped in spider webs.
Damn. I don't think my body's gonna make it back.
4 is going to move to there and fire at Parala. And it is! Parala's wrapped in spider webs.
Oh my god. Ew. Okay. Yeah. She's... I know I can't, like, actually do anything, but, I guess just for flavor, I'm, like, wriggling and, like, if I can move my hands at all, like, picking at it, doing anything I can, trying to get out of this. She looks half panicked.
Alright. 5 will move to there and fire at, good old Eolf again. They're gonna have a fine meal if they get us all wrapped up. And that's a hit!
Oh god damn.
Nope. I hit the nope rope and the shield.
You still have... You throw a shield up?
Yep.
Alright, so you see the webs about to hit him, and then he throws up that shield, and they're just kind of spinning all over his shield, and then they fall.
We'll touch it.
Alright, Yidrim, as his action, is going to make his strength, I think it's check to try to break the web. Yep, strength check.
You guys really need to find somewhere to rest and heal if we manage to survive this.
Yidrim succeeds. He tears the webs from his body.
And he says, nope.
Well, no, he just tears them from his body, and that's his action. I will have him... Let's see, I guess drop back towards the rest of the party. Devil, you may use your action to try to make a strength check to rip the webs off.
Sounds good. Check, not save. Well, okay.
So, which one got you, Devil? It was number 3, right?
I think so, yeah.
So, Devil, you ripped the webs off of you, and then you grab them as they're still connected to him, and you pull and send him flying towards you, and I will allow you to make one attack against him as he's flying towards you.
Lovely. I'm gonna try and punch the guy. Come on.
Clothesline that bitch.
Yep. Actions. No. Apparently advantage? Oh no, it's counting me as disadvantage because I was stealth.
What would you have had if you didn't have disadvantage? Because
I dropped an 18, so it would have been a 25.
either way you hit then.
Yeah. Not in my dojo.
Indeed. So yeah, like a yo-yo coming back at you, and then you just punching it into the ground. You punch that spider down.
Bad eight-legged freak.
Phase Spider 1 as a bonus action phases back into existence. And runs up to go by Idra. And misses. Did I forget to... Yeah, I need to take the restraint off Idra. Phase Spider 2 as a bonus action phases back into existence and attacks Eo.
Yes.
And misses. Phase Spider 3 phases back into existence and attacks Pearl. Or sorry, no, Salanthus. And rolls a natural 20 doing so.
I used my last lucky to make him reroll.
You know it doesn't work that way.
It actually does.
It does on an attack against me.
Alright, take 10 damage off of you real fast.
I didn't know you could do that. That's nifty.
I still hit you.
Damn it.
Put 10. Well, I put 10 damage back on you.
Yeah, you did.
It didn't matter.
Oh my god! It's just
You
one of
sure
those
as fuck
things.
didn't.
The DM gets his way either way.
And you failed your con save.
No, it said I had success.
Oh, you're right. Damn, that's a low DC. You barely made it though. You just made it.
I fully expected to die right there.
But you still take half of the damage. So there's some poison damage, but you're not paralyzed.
This is good. And he's still visible, right?
Yep, because he had the bonus action to get there. Parala, it is your turn. You can use your action to break the webs off you.
I'd like to do that.
Make a strength check. DC 12. You tear the webs off of you.
Thank God.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
You said that takes up like my regular action, right?
Yep.
Nothing else that I'm gonna really do, but I'll kind of clap a hand on Salanthus' shoulder. Are you okay?
For the moment.
Stay fighting. I'm here beside you. And you can... That's my turn.
Shoot, I gotta unrestrain you. Which isn't what she normally likes to hear.
Praise Shantha.
That's right. Salanthus, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to utilize a Divine Smite.
Alright.
And attack the phase spider in front of me.
You hit. And you hit again. So tell us about your slashes.
I draw upon the power of the ancients to get rid of this monstrosity, is the way I view him. And my sword glows as I strike it the first time, and I give it a backhand swing as well, hopefully keeping it from exiting our plane.
Okay. Nidrim stabs his rapier into the giant spider. A burst of radiant energy blasts out of the wound. He stabs at it again. And hits. This time he stabs right into the middle, separating the spider from its bottom half. It dies. Phase spider attacks Yidrim. It hits. Yidrim makes his save, so he only takes half damage. Yidrim's looking pretty hurt though as that poison courses through his body, damaging it.
Ouchie.
It will attempt to bite Kyle. But it will miss. Also, as a bonus action, they both phase out of existence.
The first and the second one?
Yep.
Okay.
It attacks Salanthus, but it misses. It phases out of existence.
Damn it!
Eoth, it is your turn.
Alright. So these ones aren't there. Okay. I'm gonna go right here. Or, yeah, I guess right here. And then I'm going to do a twin booming blade. So that's one sorcery point, and then the Black Hells. Oh, there it is. Nat 20.
There you go. Do your damage.
Wait, hang on. I needed to roll that one again. Ah, shit. Yeah, I know. I'll roll the other one. Holy fuck!
Spider legs go flying everywhere.
Damn right. Okay. Give me a hot second.
Well, for that one, you just need to do the damage. For the other one that hit, hold shift and do the damage.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to do it anyways because I use booming blades, so it's not the damage isn't calculated the same way. Oh, what the fuck? It didn't. Okay, that's weird. Could you remove that damage real quick? I'll just fix it. I'll fix it.
Just had to break it. Which one was it? 1 or 5 that you hit?
No, it's 5.
It doesn't count anyway. You didn't say Shadow Boom.
Eat a bag of dicks.
You gotta say Shadow Boom, Kyle.
Over my cold dead body. Oh, well, over its
Apply
cold
the
dead.
attack to number 1, that the other crit to number 1 then.
Alright.
Waste of a good crit.
No, it wasn't. Hold up, hold up.
I meant it would be if I didn't let you do that.
Oh shit! Okay, well,
Tell us
I
about murdering those 2 spiders.
Alright, so as these 2 spiders phase out of existence, I see the opportunity to dash forward. I run at the 2 spiders, getting in between them. I jump in the air, spin, slashing across the eyes and the top of the heads of both the spiders. They fall flat to the ground. Spray of green blood.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Parala, it is your turn. The phase spiders are on the ethereal plane right now.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, I'll run over towards this giant spider here, and I'm gonna try to hit it with my lance.
Lance it.
Nice.
Oh, I guess it did roll twice, huh? Well,
Yeah.
the first one was still the crit, so you might have to hold shift when you do this attack though to make sure that it does the damage correctly.
Okay, that's what I was just gonna ask.
Parala did damage to herself.
No.
Yeah, no, that did do 10 damage to me.
Well,
What?
I will drag it onto the spider for you.
Well, it does say that I damaged the spider as well.
It is funny. It's sympathetic damage.
You have yourself targeted. I'm looking at
That.
it right now. You are literally targeting yourself.
Okay, is it fixed now? No, why am I still targeting myself?
I'll fix it.
Thank you.
And you're not even a guy.
Alright, is that your turn?
No, I have another attack.
Hit. Tell us about killing it.
Nice.
I stab right through its head this time. I am very overly spider.
Okay. Devil.
I seem to be surrounded. Almost.
They're on the ethereal plane.
Oh, well, damn. I guess I'll go after that giant spider too. He looks like he wants some fun. No, he doesn't. He doesn't want my fun. No, he secretly did. And I will also move to here.
Alright. Now your turn, Dub?
That is my turn.
It covers its web attack. But at this point, webbing doesn't seem to be what it wants to do. Instead, it'll run up to Parala and try to bite him.
I mean, its webbing sort of failed most of the time, you know?
It hits Parala.
No.
Parala takes damage and now has to make a con save. Parala makes her con save. So she only takes half the poison damage and is not paralyzed.
If she makes her con save with style, does that make her a con artist?
I think it does. Hey, it's the spider's turn again.
Damn
It's
it.
gonna bite Parala. But it misses. Parala throws that lance up because she don't have a shield anymore.
Oh man, I forgot. Oh, now I'm sad again.
Phase Spider 1 uses a bonus action to phase back into existence. And then bites at Yidra. But misses! Phase Spider 2 phases back into existence. And... I guess Yidrim's the only one actually in his range, so he'll bite at Yidrim. And rolls a 1.
He bites himself.
3, though, is over by Torn and is going to bite Torn. But misses.
Yay!
Parala, it is your turn.
I almost feel you unclenching from here.
Yeah!
If only the poison save wasn't so easy for this. It literally paralyzes you for an hour. Even if you cure the poison, you're still paralyzed for an hour.
It's probably why the save is so low, bro.
I'm gonna take a step back so I'm farther from the other giant spider and then lance at it. Is that far enough where I am, or does it need to be like another step back route?
It's far enough. You provoke as you do it.
Mm.
Wait, has she left the thing's area of influence?
Yes, she has. It only
No
has a
matter.
5-foot range. It missed though.
Eat.
So your or do your thing. It jumps out of the way of that first land strike, but then you strike out again as it's in the air and knock it back to the ground, stabbing into it.
I'm gonna mark it.
Alright, so you whip out your penis.
I wasn't aware dragonborn women had penises.
How else is she gonna mark it? Well, I guess she could aim really well.
I mean, don't you know lizards can change their gender when need?
You're thinking of kobolds right now.
Oh, right.
She's just changing her gender so that she can do this. It's
Well, I
one
could
of
technically
the
do it.
blessings of Shanta.
Draw Jimmy's instant summons.
Oh god.
Alright, that's your turn, right?
Yep.
It is your turn, Devil.
Is Spider 1 next to me or in the ethereal plane?
All of them are back on the material.
Alright, then I will deal with him instead of ranged attack. Or I can just... Oh, no, that is a hit.
Yep, the second one did hit him.
Alright, and 3. A hit. Lovely. Ooh, for another max damage.
Oops.
Just bite this thing. How do you like it? Actually, I'm gonna make it do a con save.
Alright. How are you doing that?
I am spending a key to try and stunning fist it.
Ah, alright. Apply the save to it.
I'm trying to figure out how to do that, to be honest.
Alright, so it's probably under the spells section, so go into your library, open spells, and just type in monk or stunning fist.
Yeah, I thought I had it, but it's not in there. So spells.
Do 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 do.
I don't see it, unfortunately.
Monk Stunning Strike. 5th level, you can interfere the flow of energy in somebody's body. That's the ability, right?
Yeah, but I'm not seeing it when I search for it.
I am not sure, but I found it and will give it to you.
Okay.
There you go, you should have it now.
Lovely, and I just drag and drop it on him, right?
You drag the save on him first, and then you drag the effect if he fails.
Oop.
Gotta drag it onto him.
Yeah. Well. Good try.
At least now you know how to do the effect.
Yeah, indeed.
Salanthus, it is your turn.
Spider 3 is in front of me. I am going to try and take him.
Kiss it, got it. You hit. It's dying, tell us about it.
Yay!
I poke it with my sword right between its 8 beady eyes. And is the one phase Spider 2 close enough for me to follow up with my second attack?
If you take a 5-foot step, yeah. And that is another hit.
Aha!
You stab that one in the eyes, and then you turn around and with a step, you slash into the other one. Yidrum will follow your lead and begin stabbing his rapier into. But the first one misses. Oh wait, I'm flanking it with you. 1 second, let's redo that.
you go.
So Yidrib stabs it twice quickly. Radiant energy shines out of the wounds. It is your turn, Eel.
Let's see. Giant Spider 2 is still there, and then both the Face Fighters are still here, or no?
Yep, they're still in existence.
Okay. Then I'm going to position myself right here. And what seems like the biggest threat here? Okay, that's great. Twin Booming Blade on Face Spider 1. That is my last sorcery point.
Alright.
Let's hope this pays off. Here goes something. God damn it, didn't fucking roll at advantage. Hold up. Rolling again. Huh. Consistent, at least.
Indeed.
And then... Damn, just sevens. Alright, I'll take it. Twin Booming Blade, it Face Spider 2. And then Booming Blade damage on him. Not enough. Okay. So once again, I move it in amongst the spiders, and then make another wide sweep through both the spiders, just barely grazing one of the spiders with the screeching shadow blade, and making contact with the other spider's abdomen while he's trying to get on top of Salanthus, and it just erupts in like goo.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Eoth, it is your turn.
Damn right.
Eoth is posting guard after this, so he can kill every other spider that shows up.
Okay. Damn right, and I do it again. I'm gonna slap this. So I spin back around after I blow that one up, and then I... Oh wait, that is a cat. It's the wrong button. That still hits. Never mind. And then I will blow this motherfucker. Damn right, I do. So once again, I spin my blade back around, and this time I thrust it downwards into the top of its skull, and its brain erupts from the thunderous blast.
Salanthus says, "You kill bugs good."
Apparently. I still have a bonus action, and I haven't used this yet, so might as well. I'm going to make a bite attack using Hungry Jaws at Spider.
Bite
Get
the
it!
spider.
Damn right. Alright. It's not going to be a lot, but screw it. It's something. 6 damage. Okay, I'll take it. And then I think I get 3 temporary hit points. I'll double check. But yeah, that's my turn now.
That was awesome.
Wait, what am I saving against? Oh, he hit.
With the poison, you bit it. But you saved, and I'm not going to make it do any of the negative effects to you.
I mean, its blood isn't poisonous. It's the venom sacs of its teeth, right?
It's leaking poison because it's been hurt so bad. It spits its last poison at thee.
Yidrim comes up, seeing the wound you've already made with your teeth, and he stabs through, getting into the vital parts with his next blow. The creature falls dead.
It's bad.
Now,
I remain
go ahead.
I remain aware because I want to make sure no more phase spiders pop in on us.
Alright. Now then. Mom, Bob, Cappy. You're all with me right now?
I'm here.
We're here.
Yep.
Alright, so Mom and Bob, you wake up at the blacksmith. The rest of your party is not there. There are various guards not wearing their pendants doing their jobs. What do you do?
Well, make sure I'm dressed first. So I'm trying to figure out how I woke up at the blacksmith's.
That's where you guys left off.
He was showing you his supply of liquid gold.
Remember, you guys snuck into Grey Dog Guard?
Yeah.
Yeah, and hid in the blacksmith.
And apparently missed a whole lot because, we're by ourselves.
Yeah.
Did you wake up under the same table as the dwarf this time?
No, unless we're looking at the blacksmith's, forge or something.
Tobald stands up and looks around. And, hey! Where the rest of them?
I don't know where you've been, my lad, but I see you won first prize.
He looks at you. We're receiving a report about that now, actually. The gentleman giving the report. Cappy, tell them what you look like.
Alright. You see before you a 7.5-foot Goliath. He's bald, no hair. Got I think he's in some picture of Goliath. I don't know, they're tribal tattoos or just they're marking it, but he's got them on him. He's wearing chainmail with a couple of big ass great swords hooked onto his back, along with a backpack or I think it's a backpack, whatever it's called on there. I think that's pretty good description so far. And the weapons and that and the pack.
For the log, what is the name?
I had to do some stuff. Yeah, I hadn't spoke to him.
Cappy?
Yeah?
You know a secret way into Grey Dog Guard through the sewers. You often travel through the sewers to come into Grey Dog Guard for supplies during your travels because you've been basically a traveling student of the sword.
Mm-hmm.
The art of the 9 swords isn't taught in any school or anything like that. You're taught through teachers throughout the world of this hidden organization. And you're supposed to basically spend your life traveling the world, studying it and perfecting it.
Yep.
So, you sneak into Grey Dog Guard sometimes for supplies and whatnot. This time, though, you happen to notice a group of very haggard people wandering into the sewer. And you also happen to find a guard who wasn't one of the evil guards when you went to go report it.
Alright.
What race are you, Cap?
Goliath.
Watch out for anyone named David.
I just say he's 7.5 foot tall. He is a big bastard.
So anyways, the captain looks over. So he says he might have seen some people matching the description of Parala and the friend she took with her.
I see.
No, Cappy,
Yep.
You're the one who saw that.
Ah. Yeah, I believe I saw him headed into the sewers. It looked in bad shape.
Apparently, I didn't cover our tracks very good.
Can you get us there?
I can.
We'd appreciate that a lot.
I will show you the secret ways in that I know of.
Right, lead the way. Let's go.
All right. So
I
with
look,
that-
I look down the door, give him a nod, then I motion him to follow. Yeah, I gotta look down the door to talk to him all the time, though, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 7.5 foot tall. He has to.
Man, makes you want to make a Goliath named Gary Foster. World's greatest midget tosser?
Yeah. Did not know that.
there we go.
And that's when you take the throw ally feat.
So you guys arrive just as they've finished with the spiders.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, they look around at the dead spiders. Ah, encountered some spiders down here, did ya? Yeah, they can be a little nasty.
So let this gets on guard seeing the giant. Notices Tobald and says, "There's probably babies in here. You should find them."
Oof.
Really?
Go ahead and roleplay while I take my medicine, guys.
I glance at Tobal. I guess I take it these are the guys you were looking for?
Thank you. These are our comrades. We appreciate this greatly.
Glad you said comrade.
Sorry about that.
Solanthus looks, wow, Tobald, you look really, really tiny next to that person.
You don't look so tall yourself, lad.
No, not compared to that. Watch
I'm
your
guessing
head.
my big ass would have no problem seeing Adrian's corpse on somebody's shoulder, kind of laying on the ground right now.
Laying on the ground, yep.
I kind of look over at the body, motion to it. Who's that? And why are you dragging him with you?
The fallen comrade. He deserves a proper burial.
Oh my god, what happened?
Burial? I thought we were going to cook him.
What?
What?
No.
Huh? Why not?
The hell is wrong with you?
It's
He
good
needs to be
meat!
put to rest properly.
Yes, with salt and pepper!
I mean,
We're not talking about letting meat rest in the sense of cooking it. No. We're going to put him at rest in the ground next to a tree.
Ugh, you are so wasteful.
I do not believe they share our practices, friend.
I mean, that doesn't stop them from being wasteful.
I agree, but perhaps you should keep in mind the pleasant company.
But right
I
now,
mean, I could make it taste good. It's,
At this point, I'm just going to gently put my hand on his shoulder and tap him, and just slowly nudge him to start walking over.
okay, walking away now.
You guys look in pretty rough shape. I'm guessing you didn't walk in the sewers a secret way.
we were lucky to walk in the sewers at all.
Ah,
The
ran into
ancients
the
guided
guard,
us.
did you? Yeah, I actually try to avoid them. They are very different from how they used to be. Become someone you don't want to mess with by yourself, so I actually avoid them.
Yeah, well, be aware. Some of the spiders pop out of thin air.
They came from the ceiling, not from thin air.
I always am on the lookout for spiders when I travel down here, and the other creepy crawly things.
I'm
Although
talking
I
the
could easily
Ethro
push
one.
him though.
Where were you thinking of laying him to rest?
A seed, a tree that sends seeds out when it blossoms. That way, the nutrients it draws from his remains will be spread upon the earth.
See, they feed the tree, but they don't feed us.
There.
I look over at CN. Is there something I should know about this one? I kind of point to CN.
Hey, Cappy, can you speak in a deeper voice?
I could probably try, but I don't know how good I'd.
Just give it a try for me.
Give it a try.
Nah. He took those potions of strength and they shrunk him up downstairs. That's why.
Huh.
Yeah, it'd
Give
be
me a
high
second. I'm
squeaky
trying
voice.
to see how to get my voice up. I'm not very good at altering my voice.
Just give it a try, Cappy. I'm curious.
So.
There we go. I like that better.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll try maybe I do that low.
We need to find a place to rest.
I may know a few places. I would know some places to rest on here, wouldn't I? Since I've been traveling here off and on.
Yep.
If you would follow me.
Solanthus looks questioningly at Tovald and Leandra as, we trust this guy. That's the look I give you.
Right, yes. Follow him. He reported to the guards over at the forge, and that's how we found out where you were.
Okay. So we proceed to take Adrian with us and follow the giant.
By the way, what's your name, friend?
I am Aurelio.
Oreo?
Aurelio Bear Killer Caligiano. And I'll be right back. That's my mom yelling. I don't know what about, but I'll be right back.
If I do the Japanese thing, it's Oreo.
For a second, I thought his character said, "Hold on, I need to be right back." I heard my mom yelling.
She's living in the sewers down here.
Oh, I need your help! Come up here! What?
It's time for spider stew. Get your ungrateful ass over here.
Oh yeah, do you try to take any ingredients from the spiders, Devil?
Indeed.
Alright, make that survival for me.
I assist him.
Ooh,
Advantage.
I'm going to slap guidance on him.
Specifically with the venom for the phase spiders.
That's a 30.
That is indeed a 30.
that is a max roll.
Alright then, so... Yeah, Devil, you start extracting various ingredients that you know are just going to be great. You extract the poison stacks perfectly. You know a way to distill the poison into these drinks that give, psychogenic effects.
Oh, I'm bringing the fun.
You pulled out the eyeballs, they're like sucking candies now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, you pop out the eyes, you know a few dishes you can make out of those.
Awesome.
You, tear out part of the exoskeleton. And, this isn't really food, but you realize that this could be a good material for, simmering things over a flame. And this is actually from the phase spider. So it's like it's got this really thin membrane. It's incredibly thin, but incredibly tough as well. So you have a feeling that you could get more of the smoky flavor to come through on it.
Lovely. So it sounds like I just got a buttload of ingredients and cool knickknacks for cooking.
Yep.
And yeah. Who wants psychogenic hallucinogens for drinks?
Back.
Cappy does.
I just realized I'm Tobold's new best friend.
There's that.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I take him to the safe spot I know of down there so they can rest and heal.
Just think what I could have done with the other corpse. Oh no.
I wouldn't have assisted you there.
Can
Learn to quit when you're ahead, lad.
Wait. Is there any bit of the corpse that looks like it would serve as well as a shield?
The spider corpse?
Yeah.
Roll a survival for me.
Well, no, I was just using my my uncanny crafter.
Well, Uncanny Crafter works how it's going to work. If you want anything beyond that, you'll need a survival.
Hey, Finn, the rooms that are to the left on the map, would that be where I lead them, or would that not be the area I know that's a safe place?
The rooms to the left, you know, are a safe place that they could rest up.
That is where I would lead them then.
Sorry, cunning artisan. Why did I get uncanny?
What about Cunnilingus? I'm lost.
Totally.
But
Yeah.
I thought he said something else, but I'm not going to say it right now.
Nope. Yeah, I'm just trying to make a shield out of this. It's one of the basic items.
Okay, then. Is anyone else interested in spider parts or things?
No.
No. I am not.
In fact, yeah, no.
Well, okay, then. Well, Devil, I will say, besides other things you managed to keep intact when carving these, you managed to keep the spinner or whatever it is that makes the web.
Ooh, lovely. I could use that.
It has no feeding purpose, but with the right kind of crafting, who knows what you might be able to make.
Indeed. I'm thinking, web shooters. I could be Spider Lizard.
Spider lizard? Spider lizard.
You think I'm joking?
I don't. But alright then, so he's taking you to the rooms to the left, guys.
Think over here to this door here. Inside here, you can rest, recover, whatever you need to. I can stand outside and keep watch if you need.
Does anyone go in?
I take a look at Is it look like it's been accessed recently?
No. Well,
Yes,
actually,
I go
will
in.
say yes. But the handprints are as big as Cappy's.
Okay.
As you go in, there are a bunch of old dusty beds in here and old torches, as well as of some old ransacked chests.
So forgotten part of the sewer.
Yep,
Looks like an old barracks retreat or something, huh?
it does. There are some robes, some old dusty robes that were left in some of the chests. Can make a history if you want.
Yep.
Tap.
Look at these old
the-
robes.
Yep, pretty much. Do they have symbols on them?
You don't recognize them.
Okay.
Wow. I'm trained in that one too.
I take a look around the room for security purposes.
Just real quick, do these robes appear to be like associated with any of the old schools?
Maid schools? No.
Okay. I'm going to look over at Aurello. Well, how did you know of this place?
I come down here quite often. I use the sewers to get supplies and stuff when I come into the city. Can't just walk around up there very well. Got no ways in and out. I know ways in and out.
Thank you for sharing this location.
You're welcome. Rest up. Heal. You look like you need it.
Thank you again for all your help.
You're welcome.
Perhaps we should barricade the doors just in case.
Does Mom want to try history? Let's see if the whole party can fail this check.
I'll step inside and roll if everybody wants me to.
Hey, I'm not even trained. Can I try?
Yeah, you could try.
Lovely, I failed.
Come on, Mom, break the cycle.
Shit.
Wow.
Giving it a shot.
There you go.
So while the rest of us are all like, look at these weird robes. Mom, you know these robes. Your mother told you very much about people wearing these robes. These are cult robes. The cult that destroyed all of the quad stagnums.
Oh, wow.
So
So I need to share this with the group. I informed the group.
Inform about it.
These robes I actually do recognize from my mom. This particular group destroyed the quad stagnums.
I look at her query. Wait, are you talking about the dragon cult?
Yes.
Interesting. Had not thought something like that was down here.
Wait, if I was not mistaken, I thought many of the people in Great Guard were actively fighting against the dragon's cult.
Mom, you know the entire history pretty much of how things went down. You know that your mom and Frumgar attempted to infiltrate the dragon cult by taking the mark that they had. It ended up possessing you. We ended up having to get the mark seared off of you. We ended up finding a group of them within the sewers.
I share this knowledge with the group as well, based on what my mother had shared with me, and the few times that I actually got to meet Frumgar.
Okay, I get out of the cot that I was in, and I start blessing the room.
Why?
Don't panic. Mighty Frumgar, crash the.
Hmm.
There are also a couple old dusty books if you look around.
I would like to take a look at those.
Alright, they are old texts about Finnis.
Anything that I wouldn't already be privy to?
A lot of it's worship rites and things like that and prophecies.
Hmm.
Blasphemy, burn them!
That name should be stricken from the world.
I would recommend not doing anything that could draw attention.
That, and even if you do not wish to acknowledge it, it is history. To destroy history is to repeat it.
That's not history. That's blasphemy, blasphemous religion of a dead god. It needs to be burned.
You may harbor your grudges later. Let us rest for the time.
History is who did what when. That is none of that.
I'm going to take one of the books for myself.
Okay,
Who did that?
Kyle.
Do as you will with the rest of them, but I do believe that we should preserve knowledge. Factorum would not approve of destroying it, even if it is born of evil. Regardless, we should rest for the time being. I wish to
Yep.
examine this place a little closer. I'm going to set down whatever spider bits that I had to make a shield out of, and I'm just going to look throughout the rest of the room. Do I notice anything?
You notice a door to the north.
I will walk towards that door. May I inspect it to see if there are any wards on it, or if it's locked?
Neither of those things.
Alright, I gingerly push the door open with mage hand.
It creaks open slowly.
Ugh.
Let me go first, lad. You're kind of bit.
Very well. After you, Tobal, just do not hit anything.
Salanthus is gonna lay down.
I'm staying by the door to keep an eye on things.
Alright. As you enter into the room, you see a large altar with a bunch of runes inscribed around the base, and layers of magical circles leading up to a smaller magical circle in the middle.
Tobald walks around the altar over towards this. Is that a table or a rug?
It is a table with various very old and in some cases used up alchemical ingredients and mage reagents and so on.
Any of it still look usable?
Some of it.
I point those out to Yoth.
This looks interesting. On the table, other than the alchemical ingredients, because I'm still studying it, but I obviously haven't mastered it because I don't have an actual teacher. But from what I can see on the table, does any of it look particularly useful at the time being?
Roll a history for me with advantage because you're trained in alchemy tools, right?
I'm training in alchemy tools, and I do.
Are you trained already?
We haven't had enough time in between adventures to really.
Gotcha. Then you don't have advantage yet, but you can make a history to see.
Could I use Arcana? Because these would be magical ingredients, right?
If you go with Arcana, then also make a nature.
Alright. Guidance on myself. 18, and then a nature.
Yep. So you're able to ID some useful ones on the Arcana side. You have trouble identifying the ones that are more like natural herbs and whatnot.
Okay. So I will take those. Actually, I'm just going to gather them up and then put them into two piles, into the pile I recognize and the pile I don't.
Alright.
And then, are there any notes on the table?
Are there any notes on the table?
Any notes, documents, especially anything talking about this thing in the center here? And does this thing in the center... Go ahead.
There are some notes about it on the thing in the center, and what were you going to ask about it?
Do these magic sigils appear active or deactivate, or have they been deactivated?
Make an Arcana for me.
Here comes something. Yes.
Alright then. They do not appear active, but you sense energy, a lot of energy radiating from this place. As you begin reading over what they were doing here over in the notes, you start realizing that this was meant to be an artificial quad stactum, and that some sacrifices had gone into it. It's got a decent amount of energy.
And it's specifically rooted to the center magic sigil? Is there some kind of crystal there?
There's all kinds of stuff embedded into the ground there, various materials making up this entire circle. And with that Arcana roll, you think you might be able to activate this somehow. You have a theory going through your head. It's flying through all the things your father has spoken about that were going over your head when he told you how he managed to figure out how to make magic items again. And you see a giant battery here for doing something similar.
Okay, so this isn't raised up. This is inscribed on the floor of the big circle.
Well, it does start raising up. You are right about that.
Alright. Oh, by the Lord. I think we've stumbled onto something very, 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 very important here.
Important how?
This appears to be a attempt by the cult to create a quad stactum. Artificial though it may be, it is still in effect a quad stactum, and it appears to be retaining some energy. It could be used.
So we could craft magic items out of it?
Potentially, yes.
I mean, can we should try it, shouldn't we?
I don't know if we would have time to do so. But
you do think if given about a day's worth of time, you might be able to do the changes you need.
I look over at Tobalt. How much time do we have? before the Scorpion is expected to be in town. But wait, what about the guards? They have been alerted.
Well, the big man says we're safe here. I don't, he's not going. No one's going to lead them to us. I don't know exactly how long till the purple scorpion shows up.
You had a day and a half's time when you were given the mission. You guys spent about, I will say, 3 hours now between the travels you had to do. I think we had to wait an hour before it was time to meet with her. So one of those hours is included in that, and then basically dealing with spiders and coming here.
We need to rest, the full rest. Solantis is already doing so.
Kyle, if you're willing to give up your full rest, I will allow you to attempt to try to get it to work before we need to leave here.
I don't have enough resources. I'll only have one spell.
It's a conundrum, but you could get it working.
Here's my question.
Go
ahead.
Hang on. Is there anything magical required that only he could do, or is it something he could show me? Well, if you do this, 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 and this, you can get it to.
It's magic related.
Here's the question, and this will make the decision for me. If I'm able to get this thing to work, what would I effectively be able to make it do? Because, okay, I could get it to make a magic item. That's great. But ultimately, what would my character be able to surmise I would be able to make out of this with such a short time period? Because if I'm making a decision between making, a minor magic item and getting a full night of sleep so I don't die, I'm going to choose the latter.
So it's going to depend on material and things like that, as well as strength of what you're using to make or tap into the magical energy. Depending on how you roll, it will depend on how this all ends up working. I have a few working ideas for how you're going to make this work.
Okay. I need ingredients, but I'm not sure if we have... None of the face spiders. I'm not sure if we have anything else that will be of use.
I was thinking perhaps these spinnerets to mesh with some bracers.
Well. So, what I'm saying, Kyle, is it'll depend on your rolls. You have what you need here to start working on it. I would have told you you could do it if you didn't.
I mean, the 30 roll doesn't help me figure this out.
It does.
Right.
Don't worry. I got you.
He sounds scared.
Yeah, because I'm potentially sacrificing a lot of utility because I only have one spell slot left.
There is one other solution. I don't know if Mom is trained in Arcana, but she is a warlock.
Yeah, she is trained in Arcana. She gets a +6.
I got +4 in Arcana. I'm trained in it. I know my skills.
Could she assist me to expedite the process?
She could.
Okay. Do I know that she's trained in Arcana? I know I've seen her.
She's a warlock.
Okay. I'm going to go walk over to Leandra. Leandra.
Wait a minute, I'm moving myself into the room with...
If you want, I'll move you, Mom.
Actually, here's an interesting question, because I do also have that... Well, I'll wait to make my roll first, because I still have that arcane art tattoo, too, so I had an idea about...
Alright. So... talk to Mom.
Leandra, I know that you are also somewhat familiar with the arcane. Please, come, take a look at this. I show her over to the sigils. It's an artificial caught stagnum made by the Dragon Guild, just laying here underneath the walls of the city. I believe, based on what was left behind here and my own familiarity with the creation of magic items, I could get it to work and to produce. However, I could do it myself, but I would be losing sleep, and unfortunately I do need that. But I was hoping that you could perhaps aid me.
I'm certainly willing to give it a shot.
I give her the closest thing that I can to a smile. It's probably unnerving, and I produce the notes that were laying on the table, and then I also look for any kind of spare writing utensils and papers and start scrawling notes out for myself and for her, basically giving her like any kind of information that I think we would need in order to produce them.
So, first off, Mom, highs or lows real fast.
Highs.
Of course.
It's fine. So, Mom, your sword begins glowing. And then a spirit comes flying out of it.
Damn it.
The spirit is in the shape of your sword, though, but it's covered in several eyes on each side. It faces itself towards the artificial quad stagnum, and then turns back towards you, and the spirit enters into you. Several eyes sprout around her head, on her neck. And she looks over at you, Kyle, and she speaks in a different voice. I am prepared.
What
did you do?
trickery is this?
You're not even there, you're sleeping, Salanthus.
I know, I'm typing notes.
Either way, right now, Mom's head is brimming with arcane knowledge of, like, unknown potential. But you can also tell she's not quite herself either, Eof.
I've had a makeover.
The extra eyes kind of gives him that hint, right?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yes. But she does not seem to want to harm you either.
Can I determine if this entity is bad news or not?
This is a major religion check.
Alright. Guidance 2, so doop doop. That is a 26.
You have had some study into hexblades. Factorum, god of creation. The great creator. His shadow, though, the great destroyer. Who actually invented the first sword? Was it created? Or was it an implement of destruction? The hexblade know the truth. The first weapons were indeed made by the shadow of Factorum. They are an instrument of death and destruction, they end lives. And each of their weapons is one of those original weapons made.
So I am staring at the shadow of Factorum here, or is this one of its creations?
One of its creations. One of its weapons. Basically, her deity spirit that gives her power is possessed her, and you know that this spirit is one of the original weapons of the Shadow of Factorum.
Based on the roll, do I know its name?
That you do not know. Those are lost to time and history itself.
Okay. At first startled, I calm down and I look at the entity before me. I am uncertain if I should bow or not. You are a Factorum's shadow, no?
I snuff out the life.
Like the spice.
Oh, God.
I live in the stream of magic. And the stream of magic is strong here. Many lives snuffed and then bound here. It's a beautiful sight. But my lord wishes for the end of such things to happen, which means this energy must be used. Let's make it usable.
You'll forgive me if I am not quick to trust. I do believe that I have requested Leandra's assistance, not yours.
And I am what makes Leandra special. I did not deem her worthy of this task at this moment, so I am in control to do it.
So this is the spirit of her hexblade?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
You made this deal, not me.
It's true, Mom. You traded with this being to gain your powers.
Oh, that's awesome!
This is true. But it feels like I'm now having a bad hair day.
Should I be in there keeping an eye on that room instead?
I mean, you guys are sleeping, passing out.
I'm not asleep. I'm going to begin to walk, keep an eye on everybody.
Alright. I tap my fingers on the table and I look at this entity. What would you intend to do?
Only to enhance the ideas that are already going through your head. I'll bring some clever twists to help you.
That's scary. Ideas from Isle's head? No.
They already have scary ideas.
Wow.
I look at the entity again. Appreciate this, but I am familiar with working with extraplanar deities to some extent. I require to know exactly what your intent is before going forward. Though I appreciate the help. As a fellow craftsman, it is only pertinent.
Getting this thing will do two things. It will allow you to use the energy stored here, which allows it to be snuffed out as it was meant to be. Second, it allows you to create more items that will snuff out more life. This seems agreeable to me.
Could you say that again, Finn?
Yeah.
Which part of it?
This area will... I didn't catch it fast enough to type it. Will allow you to create items to snuff out more life? Is that what you said?
That was the end of it.
Yeah.
The beginning was it will allow you to release the energy that should have been snuffed out to begin with.
Yeah, he's basically saying that he's going to burn the entirety of the reserves in this artificial quad stack.
Well, he's not going to burn them, he's going to let you burn them making items.
Right. But burning it would essentially destroy it.
Eventually. It would be a while. Many sacrifices happened here.
Fuck. I really want to take notes. Very well. I do believe this will be an interesting experience.
Alright. As you two get started, both you and Mom, I want you both to roll with advantage.
Guidance on myself too. Nice.
Nice.
I'm fishing for that nat 20. Oh, man. Nope, but 30 again.
Well, just wait for what Mom rolled. So, Mom, you roll Arcana as well with advantage.
Kyle, are you scared yet?
A little.
I'm about to hear you unpucker, huh?
Maybe.
Alright. So, Kyle, add Mom's +6 to what your total roll is.
36.
So, 36 total. So, good outcome. You get this thing working. And how you get it working, because the sword basically explains to you that this was a place of sacrifice. Sacrifice will still be required to do what we're achieving here. At first, the sword's trying to convince you, you know, just lopping off like a finger or something like that would be a good way to make it work. You realize the sword's trying to get you to make a little bit more of a sacrifice than what would actually be needed if you put your mind to it. And you make it so that basically through a cut on the hand, depending on the size of the object, you can sacrifice some blood to activate this.
Oh, and I have demonic blood too. That'll be interesting. Okay.
I got that all in the notes.
Of course, there is one ill effect. Depending on how powerful the item is that is made in the sacrifice, it causes a sickness to come over whoever's blood was used to make it, basically. The sickness lasts for a determined amount of months depending on how powerful the item is that is made.
So, anybody want me to detach my tail and,
Our tails don't regrow that way, bro. I told you.
No! I believe we verified that they do grow back.
Alright. Can I surmise what the nature of the sickness might be, or is this just all conjecture at this point?
All conjecture at this point.
So you got the quad stagnum active. It requires a blood sacrifice to activate. There's an ill effect to the person whose blood it is, depending on the part of the item created.
Yes.
Okay, I got it all.
Fuck it.
What are you fucking?
Alright, I do it.
Okay, what are you trying to enchant?
Ooh. I have that arcane tattoo. Could I enhance that with...
That is a possibility, yes. What's the tattoo do already?
You never said.
Gotcha. Did you actually have it put on you?
No, I haven't had the opportunity to.
Okay, so to get the full effect, you'll need to have it put on you. So, alright, are you just getting the mark, or basically the paper enchanted then, or what's your plan here?
By doing the ritual, could I just basically adhere the tattoo to myself?
So you're trying to adhesive it?
Not adhesive it, like, by doing the ritual, could I just get it to sear to me or something like that?
No.
Okay.
So his tattoo actually has to be drawn in like a regular tattoo.
Yeah, it's got to be tattooed to him.
All right. Yeah, because I don't. That seems to make the most sense to me. Might as well get the most mileage out of it and make sure that no one can take it off of me. I mean, I'm basically going to be tattooing myself with my own blood, so fuck it.
So you want to put the symbol in blood on you, then?
Yeah, I'm going to do the ritual. I'm going to basically turn myself into a magic item.
This sounds healthy. And not at all, dark magic-y.
Well, he is Spawn.
Very well, what do you cut open?
What am I cutting
The
open?
vein.
Yeah. In order to do this, the sacrifice.
What are my options here?
Well, you're going to need to draw it in blood on yourself, so
Okay.
something that will help you do that.
I'm going to look for a bowl or a basin of some sort.
There is a old dusty one, has a couple spider webs on it, but it will serve your purpose.
I use prestidigitation to clean it out. And then
Whoosh, clean.
I place the bowl down and I will start bloodletting into it until I fill it.
Repeat that for me.
I'm gonna bleed into it until I can.
Alright. Go ahead and take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
Now roll an arcana for me to inscribe yourself with the symbol. Where are you putting it?
How large is the symbol here, and where does it look like it would fit best?
It would probably fit best on your chest or back.
Well, I'd have a really hard time doing it on my back.
You would.
I get my chest. And was that just so I know, because like I know I asked you about it before, but you never got back to me. Did I ever figure out exactly what this tattoo does?
Nope.
Can I roll an arcana to surmise, or no?
Sure.
Alright. That's 23.
Alright, with your 23, you know that wearing that symbol once a week, you can cast, What's an interesting cleric spell I don't see very often?
What level?
3rd. Give me a suggestion, Torin.
Let me think for a second. Do you want it to be something that would be specific to Io?
No.
Clairvoyance.
Okay, clairvoyance. So once a week you can cast clairvoyance. At least as the initial effect.
Let me make sure that's a cleric spell.
This was from the.
It is. Yep.
This is from the druid, right? Yeah.
The great invisible sensor.
And it uses wisdom as the casting stat. Now, make the next arcana to actually do the enchanting on the altar.
All right. Let's do it. I don't have advantage with Leandra's help for this, right?
Nope.
Okay, here comes the net one.
Damn, and he made himself a cursed item.
Yep. +2.
Oh, look at that shit!
20.
Indeed, you succeed. So with the 27, let's see. With a 27, the tattoo becomes a permanent on your skin. And it begins a life on its own. The tattoo is sentient now. It's sentient enough that it can speak to you. Not through your mind, but physically speak. But since you used your own blood, it is a life that is come from you, actually, and it's kind of like a newborn life almost. It lacks knowledge.
It is a
of
life
this
that
world.
what?
What?
You cut out. Sorry.
I said, but since you made it from your own blood, it's life that is basically it wasn't dead life or anything like that. So it's a new life you made from yourself. So it doesn't understand the world or anything like that, but it is sentient. As a result, let's see, what would be a neat... okay, I know what I'll do. As a result, 2 or 3 times a day currently, you can cast True Strike on yourself or someone else.
True Strike?
Yes, True Strike. And once a day, you can give yourself a, basically like a precognitive bonus to, precognition bonus to your armor for, I'll say an hour, equal to your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
These are the 2 effects of your magic tattoo item. They regenerate after a long rest.
So, okay. Once a day clairvoyance.
That once a week clairvoyance, that's just the effect of the tattoo, not the effect of the enchantment.
Okay, and then what was the other things?
3 times a day you can cast True Strike on yourself or others.
It's True Strike?
Yes, True Strike.
Alright.
And once per day for an hour, you get to add your Wisdom mod to your armor class.
All right. Cool. I guess I'll saunter my ass over to the nearest bed and pass.
All right. So you guys get the effects of long rest.
Yeah.
Is there time to try and create another item, or?
Who are you gonna convince to do it for?
What? Why would I convince someone to do it for me?
Are you trained in Arcana?
I am a spellcaster.
Okay. Never mind then. What are you going to try to enchant?
I was going to try and enchant the bracers I have and the spinnerets to see if I could make some web shooters.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Do you have skill in leatherworking?
I do actually. It's a racial thing.
Yes, but that lets you make shields and
Yeah, that's true.
swords.
Let me double check my.
And if not, you can try asking who in the party might be skilled in it. Do, 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 do.
Clan Crafter!
No, looks like I didn't take that. Okay, yeah. So I'd have to get someone else to help me. So yeah, Tobold. would
I
you
wake
like-
up refreshed, think I can help with anything.
Yeah,
we need
but
to find a tree though to bury our comrade.
yeah, but do you want to spend another however long while you rest to make another item?
We don't have time. We have to get the children.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to do it while you're sleeping.
Oh, okay. So you're doing that while we're sleeping still?
Yeah, because I'm full up. I'm good. But yeah, Tobold, if you'd like to help craft some leather bracers and whatnot, you know.
Right, I'll give it a try.
Okay. So Tobal, go ahead and roll me survival with advantage.
Survival or Smith's tools?
We are not working it that way anymore. Instead, I give you advantage if you're trained in tools.
Oh, okay, so survival with advantage?
Yep. You craft some gauntlets.
Right, there you are, lad. Give these a try.
Lovely. So with his help, I can create magics, spinnerets. Yay! Because if I recall, it has to be during the process of creating the item.
This isn't exactly a quad stagnum.
Oh, okay.
He used some of his father's theories. They're not theories, actually. Some of the things his father did to create the new magic items that exist.
Yeah. Alright, well, I would, use some of, my blood and, the, spider spinners to, kind of meld with the gauntlets, trying to make them into, web shooters.
Alright then. Sacrifice 5 hit points and roll an Arcana for me.
And 5 hit points.
You succeed. The gauntlets become slightly sentient. Less sentient than what Kyle made. They can only speak to you within your mind.
That's fine.
But like what Kyle made, they have no experience of the world or anything like that because they're a new life made from you.
Time to show them the world. Stunning, shimmering, splendid.
God damn it.
Tell me, princess.
So, the item itself that Tobald made for you allows you to make a distance grapple check, basically, using webs. At least if you're using them in a combat setting. Three times per day, you can use the spell, and I need to check real fast to make sure the level of this. So 3 times a day you can cast Detect Poison and Disease.
Detect poison and disease.
Yes. And once per day you can cast Spider Climb.
So the lizard can now truly climb the walls.
Lovely.
Indeed. And the rest of you rest.
Did you just drop something on the floor?
Who's dropping things?
Oh, I thought I heard Lori open the background. She dropped something on the floor.
No.
Okay, glad I'm hearing things then.
Tell the voices no, Cappy.
You should tell the voices no.
Okay. So, do we wake up now?
that, Tor?
Do we wake up from our rest?
Yes.
I would inquire of the giant where the nearest safe place to bury our friend would be. That is something we should take care of before further pursuing any other actions.
I may know a place. We should get out of the sewers first.
Well, the other question about sewers, do they intersect with the prison?
Do they, Finn?
Do they intersect with prison?
Or the dungeon, sorry, whatever.
Yes, but there'd be no easy way in.
Sure. I was curious, because if the giant takes me and Adrian's body outside so I can bury him, then we can catch up, I guess. Shouldn't take long, as long as we get a tree to put him under.
The sewers do connect to the dungeons, but why do you want to go there?
We have reason to believe some children from Otter's Play Village might be en route or already there.
I raise your brow with that. Children in dungeon.
Indeed.
No, that bad.
Do you know of that the city guard have been compromised with some foul presence?
I knew something was going on. Did not know what.
And those that we considered allies are no longer trustworthy, which is why you found us in the state we were in. We stepped into an ambush.
My apologies for that. Should be more careful in the future. Once we take care of your friend, I will show you the dungeons if you wish.
So, the sewer should probably drain out to a river somewhere near here, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So that would be...
Where it drains out, you said?
Yeah, I'm looking for the nearest tree. And I would imagine that if this drains out anywhere near a river, there'd be trees.
So, yeah, is your plan to swim out?
Is it that deep?
Pretty deep. Have you ever been in a sewer, Tori? I'm guessing no.
No,
No,
there are fucking spiders in the real sewers. There ain't no way I'm going down in a real sewer. And I'm a big person, so I don't fit in a real sewer.
Me and my buddy,
No!
when we were in middle school, we used to go into the sewers and explore them. And yeah, there's enough water in sewers that you would have to swim in some parts.
Well, shit. Are there any now? Maybe we could give them a float off.
And there's also weird little crabs in the sewers around here. I'm pretty sure they're like crawfish or something.
Yeah, I know what you're talking. Ew, stop. I performed the last blessing on the corpse of Adrian.
Well, first, how are you getting down? Because you're going to find a tree, right? You're not just like sailing his body down the river. Like, I hope you get where you're going.
Okay, so for my Druid Grove training stuff, if I perform rites on the body and send it down the river, would that be considered sufficient? Or
I mean, I guess it's a way of returning him to the cycle for the fish to eat.
Yeah, look, I'm pretty sure that Adrian would prefer that we expend our efforts getting the kids, so I'm going to give him the abridged version, the short version, as Spaceballs called it. Not because I want to, but because it's necessary, and I do believe his spirit would understand.
Make a religion to see if you at least do it properly enough to appease his spirit.
Don't roll a 1.
Shut up! Hey, it's a new day. I have 3 luckies. Okay, I did okay.
You did. It's just good enough of a burial. Tell us about it.
Alright. I pull out my holy water, and I mark his forehead with the symbol of the ancients, and perform the blessing of the gods, plus Bubba, since he is one of the new ones. I don't forget him. And I wrap his body in some of these old cloths or whatever, so that he could float down the river.
All right.
Tobald, before you wrap his head, Tobald pours some drink in his mouth.
There you go.
Is this the hallucinogenic drink?
You haven't made those yet.
Oh, okay.
You just have the materials to do so.
So I feel that I've done duty for Adrian and the Ancient. And I look at the group and say, we need to attempt to get our children.
I will go with you.
Alright, so you're gonna lead them over to the sewer entrance that is... Well, not entrance, just area that passes underneath the dungeon.
I take him there.
Out of character a minute. Guys, I've enjoyed this. I've got to go lay down for a while.
That's fine, Mom. We'll probably end pretty soon.
I love you.
Night.
Love you too.
Good
Feel
night.
better.
Good night, baby.
So, you lead him there. So, the only part that connects up to the dungeon is basically a drainage pipe that is, I'll say, maybe 10 inches wide.
Ain't no way I'm fitting in that.
Sorry, what was that?
So the only thing that actually connects up to the dungeon is a drainage pipe that is about 10 inches wide.
Oh. Now, does anyone have the ability to send critters up that to see if it's worth going into the dungeon to find kids?
Does anyone?
I mean, I can talk to animals.
Yeah, better you than me, because I sucked the last time.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna go look for an animal to talk to.
What kind of animal?
Well, since rats seem to be not a thing in this, thing, I'll look for a crab.
Indeed, find one of those. Make a survival for me.
Can I
Alright.
assist him?
As long as you only work the shaft.
Okay.
So is that an actual assist, or?
If he works the shaft, yes.
Okay.
He's giving you a hand.
I'm glad you assisted me.
It's been a while since he's had an old fashioned. Alright, so indeed, you guys head over to the water and you find in a more shallower end just a big grouping of, like I said, I think they're actually crawdads, not crabs.
Yeah. You knew what I meant.
Yep. So yeah, they're just chilling there. You decide to pull one up.
Indeed.
Alright, you pull one up. It starts freaking out. It's all like, dry. Why am I dry now? Why am I dry?
Don't eat me!
Nope. I will keep it in the water partially. Just there. Hey. So yeah, we're wanting to find out where this thing leads. Do you think you could help us out?
Don't forget about the children.
Oh yeah, and have any children come through here recently?
I haven't seen any children.
No children. Okay.
And what do I get if I help you? It
well-
moves its weird little whisker things around you.
You get to go back in the water for one thing.
Roll an intimidation.
It's too bad I wouldn't help in there, because that's one of my skills.
Huh.
I'm not scared of you, big one.
I'm gonna eat it.
Collective are many.
Alright, so I will eat that one and then pick up another one.
The communist crab.
That's awesome!
Alright,
God.
so you take a big chomp out of the crab. Well, out of the crawdad.
Yep.
Your friend was not cooperative. How about you?
It doesn't taste too good. It's been in this sewer water, and yeah.
But it made an impact on the rest of them.
So, do you pull another out?
Indeed.
Alright, this time you need to make an acrobatics for me, because they're scared of you.
Why are they scared of me? I don't know what.
Because you just bit the head off of one.
You managed to snatch up two.
So, I have some questions. You want to help me out?
Roll an intimidation with advantage.
To be or not to be, that is their question.
They're intimidated. Please don't hurt us. What do you want?
Well, I do not want to hurt anyone, but I would like to know what's down this passageway and if you have seen any
You hurt
children.
Larry of the collective.
Well, Larry had to get mouthy, so I got mouthy in return.
Larry was my fiance. The other crab looks over.
I am sorry. At least you know that he had good taste.
He was going to. Do crabs spawn eggs? I'm not sure. Or crawdads?
Yes. Yes, they have eggs.
He was going to spawn my eggs.
Well,
I'm
on the bright
filled
side-
with so much eggs.
on the bright side, you can pick someone better now.
So mean.
Oh my god.
I love you.
So yeah, she continues bitching about her eggs, but they are listening.
Okay, so yes, I need to know what's down that tunnel. And if you keep going on about your eggs, well, I think I do have a recipe for that.
You hear
Caviar.
voice in your mind. Why are you speaking weird languages, and why do I understand them? What is language?
I will get to that in a second. Right now, yes, Well, no. This is a good teaching opportunity. You see, language is this thing that lets us communicate.
Why can I do it?
Well, because I can do it.
What are you to me? What am I to you?
I think we are part of the same thing. You are like another me, except part of what I wear.
What is to wear?
That is something we will cover shortly. It's basically to be on my body as part of what I have.
I'm just more confused.
I am more confused as well. I am actually in the middle of a conversation.
Does that mean I shouldn't be conversing with you?
No, it's fine. I just one thing at a time, you know?
Okay. It silences again for a moment.
So, crabs, yes, or crawfish, or whatever you are, the collective. Can you help me with what's in that tunnel?
Yeah, we'll do it. Just don't hurt any more of us so that we can spread our eggs.
Alright, well, luckily for you, she is full of eggs, so you'll be able to have that. Here you go. Just come back safely and you can have her. No offense,
Really?
miss.
You're giving her to me?
Yeah, I guess so.
Crawdad Pimp Daddy.
That's how he's really gonna break into the pirating business. His pirates are really rapey. I mean, really rapey, Morgan. Alright, so you send the crabs up the pipes. They go looking around, and here, let me roll for them. And they don't do a great job.
Damn it!
So they come back down and report they didn't find anything.
Alright. So, yeah, I will, put the egg-filled crab next to the other one. Have fun.
Alright then. So, party, all this time we've taken 8 hours, plus getting over to here and getting crabs and getting them to go spy for us. I am sorry to inform you, there's not enough time for your ambush.
Dang it.
Wait. Why would we have gone and done?
Ask your party why they would have gone and done that.
Because wait, we took an 8-hour rest. There was still 16 hours in the day.
Time getting where you're going, time where the spies are going, time to travel to where you were supposed to be.
Can you hear me?
What's up, Tord?
Just checking new headset. Can you hear me?
Yep. You're a little staticky, but I hear you.
So, are we still gonna try to go into the dungeon, or what? What's the plan here?
Well, apparently we just pissed away.
Well, there's no way into the dungeon from where we're at, so...
Yep.
And the front door is probably not accessible because of the ambush we already barely got away from.
So there's no way to rescue the children, is that what you're saying?
We don't have a fucking clue right now.
Well, you guys are gonna have to figure something else out because
I would. Sorry.
You're unable to make it to the ambush in time to catch him. The other guards are still enacting their part of the plan.
I don't know.
What was their part of it?
They were charged with trying to assassinate the advisor to the Emperor.
Just really quick question. If we had any inkling that it would have taken this long to just poke around through the sewers and bury Cappy, wouldn't we have just taken the safer route and gotten the...
If you guys had taken into account any inkling of time, you wouldn't have gone off gung-ho to go save 2 little girls when you were given a direct mission with a direct time.
Well, we weren't trying to save them right now. We were trying to see if they were there.
Yeah, no, the original mission was, hey, let's sneak in and go save the girls, which is what resulted in you getting hit by the trap.
Okay.
Literally, I gave you guys a quest that had a time limit, and you guys said, I'd rather go save these girls. Let's go do that.
Mayor Turncock doesn't know any of this, so he's just helping the best he can.
Nope, you don't know anything about this, Cappy.
Just to make sure, the quest with the time limit was to set the ambush on the purple scorpion.
Yes.
And we elected to go after the kid.
Yes.
Okay.
I could have swore that we were talking about just seeing if they were even there.
No, that is not what Torrin planned. That is not what Torrin has planned this entire time. You can ask him.
Oh. Alright.
It sucks to fail a quest, I know. But this is the reality of situations like this.
So, our next opportunity on the Scorpino is in a month.
We have no idea.
Yeah, no, that's the intel we got.
Right, but that might be subject to change now.
Well, I think
Highs or lows?
Lows.
Highs.
you're not Perala, Kathy.
Oh, I didn't hear the name. I thought you said highs.
Alright then. Results of actions taken here. They attempted to assassinate the ambassador. They did not succeed. On the bright side, they were not possessed or taken over or anything like that. They were given a clean death. So, you know, good for that.
Damn.
Things have become even tenser in Grey Dog Guard now. Guard patrols are encouraged to harass anybody they see now because they could be potential assassins. You guys find that in these coming days, the only safe place is the sewer haven you guys have found your way to.
Lady Perala. Perhaps we need to...
One more thing I need to add before you say that, sorry. Is that also you and Eoth and Sven, In the coming days, an incredible sickness comes over the both of you. For the next 2 weeks, you will be considered under the first effect of exhaustion.
Oof.
Is that something that I'm able to remove or no?
No, it's a result of making the magic items.
Okay. So I would have attempted and realized that it's beyond the divine inter.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is another reason you guys have needed to halter down and slow down in the sewers. Because they've grew incredibly sick all of a sudden, and some of you don't even know that they did this.
Yeah, that stresses the paladin out because you don't understand why they're sick and that he can't fix.
I have Arcana, but go ahead.
Go ahead, Cappy.
I have Arcana, but since I wasn't in that room with them, even with that, I probably wouldn't know what was going on with them.
I think we need to go and see if a child named Sebastian Laura still exists. That was the kid of the guard that betrayed us.
I don't think it was Sebastian, but I can't remember what it is.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was Sebastian.
Whatever that kid's name was, I can look it up.
You kept calling him Little Something. The other day.
Yeah, poor Real isn't quite sure what's going on, what the group's been doing, but he's hanging with them, trying to help out best he can.
Torin, if you're trying to get information on him, though, roll an investigation.
Damn!
Well, somehow you have just been amazing with gathering information. You pop out on the surface, the guards don't notice you, you gather this top-notch info, and what you've learned is that probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago, they took her son hostage and used it against her to drive her to start powering her amulet full force. He's probably somewhere in the dungeon if he's still alive.
That's something we can act on, at least.
There's no safe way to get to the dungeon, though.
There's no safe way to get anywhere anymore, Cappy. Security's
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Burn the city down.
My lizard sense is tingling.
Now I'm gonna lay on a hot rock.
Indeed.
But alright, I say this is a good place to call this for tonight.
Alright.
Okay.
So, gain 15 downtime points.
Do I get Adrian's downtime points on this current character?
I will say yes.
Alright.
Alright, we hope you enjoyed yourselves. We are the Storyspeakers Guild, bringing you roleplay entertainment. Please join us this Thursday for more Monsters of Impermomagia, And of course, join us Saturday for Saturday by Night. Until the next time.
Bye-bye.
We love you.
Child's name was Little Jackson.
That sounds right. Good night.